Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So we are going to learn today about the time from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Time is a factor in our life which has no beginning and no end. And as described in Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, time is representative of Lord Shri Krishna. So the importance of time in our life is very, very important. 1 second, there is some issue here. What is happening here? I don't know. Okay, here. Okay, so time is a very important factor in our life and it is representative of Krishna. What happens with the time? Everything deteriorates, everything changes. And time is here it says that it brings out the end of phenomenal world and it carries the work of creation by beginning one individual into existence of another. So time is destroyer and time is also creator. Both are the time. Okay. Then Kapila Dev is instructing more about time, influence of time. Kapila Dev says, now we are starting the 30 chapter number 30, third canto, 30th chapter. And the title is Description by Lord Kapila of Adverse Fruitive Activities. So here, so we'll pray. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirahit Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktirabhavati Naishtaki. So Kapil Dev is saying, Kapila Uvacha Tasye Tasya Jano Nunam Nayam Vedoru Vikramam Kalyamano Api Balino Kalyamano Api Balino Vayo Ganavali. Kapila Vacha, Kapila Dev said, Tasya etasya, of this the very time factor, Jana Nunam, person certainly, Na Ayam Veda Uru Vikrama, the strength, Kalyamanam, being carried off, Apibalinaha, powerful, Vayo, Iva Ghana Avali. Example दिया है Kapil Dev ने. Kapil Dev कहते हैं, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Kapila said, as a mass of clouds does not know the powerful influence of the wind, a person engaged in material consciousness does not know the powerful strength of the time factor by which he is being carried. तो कपिल देव माता देवहूति को कह रहे हैं कि ये पावर ऑफ टाइम क्या है? What is the power of time? It is as good as the wind. Or the wind, very powerful wind, what will it do? It will carry the cloud. Cloud doesn't know how powerful are the winds. But the wind is very powerful. Similarly, the people generally who are engaged in fruitive activities, they do not know what is the time doing. But time is pushing. Where? To the destruction. Very nice, so wonderful. So time is acting upon us, but we do not know that how powerful is the time. A second wasted will never ever come back. Never ever come back. You try and you might have a lot of power, but the time is very powerful. Okay, समय समय बलवान नहीं मनुष्य Balwan, how Manisha, time is very powerful. If the time is with you, you will be the king. If time is against you, you'll be a beggar. Arjuna, he was a great fighter. He could fight all the army. But once Lord Krishna left the material world, he went to Golok Vrindavan Dham, then Arjuna was defeated by hunters. The same Arjuna who could defeat thousands of people was defeated by ordinary people. Why? Because now Krishna is no more with him. So he lost. As long as Krishna is there with you, the time is there with you, the things will go correctly. But otherwise, no. So Srila Prabhupada is explaining very nicely. You want to read purport?
Yeah. The great politician Pandita named Chanakya said that even one moment of time cannot be returned. Even if one is prepared to pay millions of dollars, one
One moment, 1 second, he will not come back. If you pay millions of dollars, what is this? Time is money, they say. Time is not money, time is much more than money. It will never come back.
one cannot calculate the amount of loss there is in wasting valuable time. Either materially or spiritually, one should be very alert in utilizing the time which he has at his disposal.
1 second. Utilizing the time which one has its disposal. What does that mean? How much time you have been allotted? Disposal. I give you, say, $50, and I say, go and buy the grocery in $50. So that is the limited amount of money you have at disposal. You are not going to get any more money. You have to go and buy within that money. Similarly, Krishna has given you certain time and say, this is for you. Prabhuji, this is the time in which, if you like, you can do Krishna consciousness. Or you can do whatever you will like. Now the time is limited. You will not get extension of the time. So, Prabhupada is saying here, materially or spiritually, materially also and spiritually, one has to be very scrutinizingly utilize the every second of the time and not to waste a single second because it is not going to come back.
A conditioned soul lives in a particular body for a fixed measurement of time, and it is recommended in the scriptures that within that small measurement of time, one has to finish Krishna consciousness and thus gain release from the influence of the time factor.
You see, very important Srila Prabhupada is highlighting here that whatever the time which is given to you, you have to finish your Krishna consciousness in that time. You see, sometimes people say, oh, you finished this work in 2 hours. I want this work to be done in 2 hours. Because that time is the limited time in which you must do the work. Say tomorrow is a big festival, say Jagannath Rath Yatra. So what we have to do? Today we have to finish all the preparation. You can't do it tomorrow because otherwise Rath Yatra will not happen. You get the point. Similarly, we have this limited time. We have to finish our Krishna consciousness. What is the finishing Krishna consciousness mean? How can you finish Krishna consciousness? Is it possible? What is finishing Krishna? Srila Prabhupada is saying, one has to finish Krishna consciousness. What does finish means? You finish Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. What is that finish means? What does finish means? This is a very important subject matter. Finish Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness cannot be finished. But Srila Prabhupada is saying that finish Krishna consciousness means that remove all the material desires. That is finishing Krishna consciousness. You don't want to finish Krishna consciousness. You don't want to finish material desires, which means that finish means complete your process of understanding of Krishna consciousness. Because human form of life is the only life in which we can understand what is Krishna consciousness, what is the value of human form of life, what is material life, what is spiritual life, and remove the hankering for the material things in this life. That is the completion of Krishna consciousness.
But unfortunately, those who are in Krishna consciousness, those who are not in Krishna consciousness, are carried away by the strong power of time without their knowledge as clouds are carried by the wind.
Unfortunately, Srila Prabhupada is saying that people do not understand and they waste their time in ahara nidra,
Bhayam.
bhai maithura, samaneta, pashubhi samana, dharma hi ekadhiko vishesho, dharma vihina, pashubhi samana. So, unfortunately, people do not know that this time will not come again. Durlabha manava janma labhiya samsare. See, Manushya, human form of life is the invaluable asset we have got. Uh, And then in asset, what we have got? We got Krishna, we got Srila Prabhupada, we got Guru, we got Shastra, we got everything. Now, what is the problem? The laziness. Laziness will kill us one day. It will take away all from us. So don't be lazy. Just use it uh, and finish this Krishna consciousness. What does that mean? Finish also means finish Bhagavatam also. Reading Bhagavatam, study Bhagavad Gita, studying Chaitanya Charitamrita. That is finish also. We have to finish all these things. Then finish 16 rounds every day. Finish seva. All the seva which is allotted, we have to finish completely. And then keep on chanting Krishna Nama. Then only life will be sublime. Otherwise, what will happen if you don't finish?
It will not be completed.
If you do not finish your work of Krishna consciousness, then you will come back again to finish. Suchitam Shivatam Gehe Yogo Brashtaha Sanjayate. So Lord Krishna says that if you cannot finish your Krishna consciousness in this life, then what? Suchitam Shivatam Gehe. I will give you Yogo Brashta Sanjayate. If somehow or other you're not able to finish and you brashta, you fall down, or you get engaged in the material activity, don't worry. I'll give you another chance. But why do you want to take another chance? Because the life will be more difficult than what now it is. You think so?
Yes.
Yes or no? You think after 10 years or 20 years, life will be easy or will be more difficult?
More.
It will be a lot of problems. Pollution will be 10 times more. Population will be 10 times more, maybe 100 times more. We don't know. Then the political situation will be worse. What will be? Jobs will not be available. What else will be a problem? Some of your near and dears will be gone. You'll be by yourself. What will happen again? There will be scarcity of jobs. Value of money will go down. Your health will deteriorate. Your children or family will leave you. Is it good or bad?
Bad.
It's all going down and down. Huh? So, when is the best time to practice Krishna consciousness?
Now and itself.
It is at this moment. If this moment is gone, this is the best moment. Because if this moment is gone, then you will not be able to practice Krishna consciousness because this is the ideal situation. Can you imagine? We are sitting in a temple, there's no disturbance, there's no traffic, nobody is here to disturb you. You can finish your 16 rounds sitting at one spot. There's not that much seva also that you go crazy nuts. You have no worries surrounding. You might have other worries like family and other things. But at this moment, you do not have anything else. So, what should we do? Focus completely. You see, sometimes we entertain our thoughts, but every thought has a cost associated with it. You know that? Every thought means, suppose you have a thought to buy something. Now, what is associated with it? Money. You have to pay the cost. Money. Second cost, time. You have to order, make sure the order comes, and you put the order thing. And then utilizing another cost, timing. So every thought in your mind has a cost associated with it. And what happens with that cost? That cost takes you away from Krishna. See, any material thought has a cost. For example, you have a thought, let's call your friend, for example. You have a friend in India. So you have a thought, let's call my friend in India. So what is the cost involved now? You have to pay the money for the call, or it might be free also with the WhatsApp. But then you have to pay the time, and then whatever the conversation happens, you're willing to pay the cost of the mind also. So whatever thought comes, just think about, is it worth paying that cost? Am I willing to pay that cost? Because sometimes, like, say my mind is thinking, okay, I want to make a beautiful decoration here. My mind is saying that. But what is that associated with?
Money,
Cost.
cost, yeah.
Cost in terms of money, cost in terms of engagement of time. So I'm thinking, will that cost bring me closer to Krishna or away from Krishna? Now my cost paying decision depends upon whether that cost will add to my spiritual life or it will take away from me from the spiritual life. Say, for example, I'm planning to build a new chariot for Lord Jagannath for Rath Yatra. So this thought came in my mind. So what is associated with it? So money cost, then my brain has to think like what am I going to do with it? How I'm going to execute it? But is this thought bringing me closer to Krishna or away from Krishna?
Closer to
Then I might think, okay, let's give a thought this consideration now because it's going to bring me closer to Krishna. But now I have a thought. I want to go to Europe for a holiday vacation. Okay, it is associated with a cost, money, time, vacation. Is it going to take me away from my service to Krishna or closer to Krishna? Well, most probably it will take me away from my service to Krishna here in the temple, which I will not get it back. So I might want to reconsider now this thought. Reconsider means sometimes a vacation is required, or because or some other reason you have to travel. But so reconsideration of thought is very important. You don't want to cancel right away, but think about it. That is it worth thinking about this more or no? Because the time is not going to come back, right? Time is the most crucial factor in our life. So we have to think logically, and the barometer is, will this bring me closer to Krishna or away from Krishna? Like that. You get the point? So Prabhupada ki jai.